Hi, I'm Jocelyn Travis, and in Cleveland, Ohio, here in this area, the Glenville community, I'm just learning about this very toxic plant, coal plant, that's spewing so much, negativity in our community, and so that means that it's a health issue, and the fact that we're just finding this out, and I grew up here, I live very close to this area. We grew up in this area. My brothers all played baseball, and we have baseball diamonds in the area. Children are playing here now, but this area is not nearly as vibrant as it was when I was growing up. When I was growing up, our family would come and go to the aquarium that's over in this area. We grew up with a very nice aquarium. Families would come out and have picnics. We would have baseball games. So it would just be a whole family environment. And again, we never knew about the toxic waste that was coming from the coal plant. Glenville, this is, one of the things about Cleveland is that it's like #1 in poverty in the country. This plant is right in the midst of the Black community. And the fact that no one has made us aware of what's going on. Not our elected officials, not our community leaders. You don't hear anything about it, and it's killing our community. And so, I'm just really thankful that the National NAACP has recognized that we're one of the 10 most toxic in the country, that this plant, so that we can start trying to make some changes, so that we can have a future for our young people. This park where it was once very vibrant, it's just nothing going on here. And we need to find out, what is this toxic waste doing in our community? What is it doing, to our families and to the children? We know we have high incidence of all kind of health issues. Well, it could very well be stemming from this plant, and we need to know that. We need to figure it out, so that way we can start getting people prepared to make changes in what's going on. Or we can either, tell this plant, if you don't change what you're putting out in our air, then you cannot continue to be here. And so, I'm very saddened to know that, the area that I grew up in, the Glenville community, we're right on the lake, right on the Lake Erie, that this area where I grew up, all my brothers and sisters, my family, where we grew up, is just a haven for toxic waste, and that we could very well be affected by what's coming out of this coal plant. So, we just have to figure out now that we know what's going on, how are we going to deal with this challenge? While we're trying to deal with all the other challenges that we're dealing with in Cleveland, as it relates to education and housing and no jobs, and so now we have this challenge of this environmental issue that's slowly killing our community and killing our babies. So I'm just very concerned. I'm very grateful that we've been made aware, but I'm even more concerned that we do the right thing. Now that we know what's going on, then as a community, we've got to come together, and we've got to do the right thing to make some changes come about. So thank you so much.